Well, good morning. This is South Coast Kane Jordan Page. Uh, it's about a quarter to eight my time here in Central Time Zone. Uh, and just as I thought, the sun came up. So, um, sitting here on the patio, it's like freezing cold out here, but I'm good. Uh, Having my coffee on the patio, checking out some of the reactions on the videos on the YouTube, and you know. Now that I've had a few hours to sleep on the game last night, uh, a lot of people are upset, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. I mean, everything everybody is saying out there is I agree. I'm not arguing what anybody's saying. I'm not. I'm not here to say you're wrong. You're this. No, 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 no. Everybody's frustrated. They're upset. Uh, but like I said, now I'm just sitting here. The stillness of the morning, kind of get my thoughts together. I guess I don't know. I don't want to say I'm comfortably numb to this, but it's almost expected. You know, what happened last night. It was what it was. It was it was just a bad situation from top down. The turnovers, TVD had a bad game. Uh some very interesting coaching decisions were made. Uh and I'm not being a apologist. I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you what I saw, what I think. But oh, here come the puppy dogs running around playing. Uh, so what do we do going forward? Can't change what happened, but how can we fix the future? Well, maybe it's just one game. We don't know that yet. But one thing I do know is as hey, I'm sorry. One thing I do know is you know let's pump the brakes. Okay, let's just pump the brakes. I know everybody's upset, everybody's frustrated, rightfully so. Uh, and I have to ask the question, I'm kind of curious, why is everybody so upset? I know you're thinking, oh my God, this dude done went and lost his mind. No, 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 but let's be serious. I even asked myself this question. Why is everybody upset? You know, Plain and simple. You got a lot of people who like the Hurricanes. You know, they're vested in this team. They want to see them succeed. Uh, Unfortunately, you got a bunch of people that want Miami to succeed for their own personal benefit. But, you know, and a lot of people really care. Now, why am I saying that? I'm not ridiculing people getting upset. Hell, I was upset. But let's just it was a bad loss, bad game, bad play, bad coach, bad everything. It was horrible. There wasn't there wasn't very many positives on the Miami side to really speak of. Uh, I think basically it just came down to Georgia Tech came out to play ball and Miami didn't. I think Georgia Tech, from coaches down, they come out there to play to win. They were ready, and Miami wasn't. Were they caught up in the limelight illusions of grandeur with the jerseys, the fact that it was only Georgia Tech, the fact that you know the whole situation. Did they get overconfident? Did they not take the game serious? And I'm sure they did, but it was bad. Now, I'm no expert, but and I know hindsight's 2020. But with all those boneheaded mistakes by TVD, why didn't the coaches just sit him down for a few minutes, let Emory or Ja'Cory get in there, just get TVD's head right, because I mean he's staring down receivers, and and a lot of folks that were hyping TVD for Heisman, now they're saying he's no good. I and I'm not here to say one way or the other, but that wasn't the same TVD last night that we've seen the previous 4 games. So I don't know what's going on. But like I said, I've been I talked about it last night, just a couple of months ago, 6 to 8 weeks ago, a lot of people thought Miami was only going to go 6-6. A lot of people thought they were going to go 5-6. People are getting ridiculed for saying 7-4, 7-5, 8-4. And then this time last week, everybody started, the same folks that got upset for saying 7-5, they're talking about going undefeated, and now all of a sudden you have one crappy game. Because let's face it, these are a bunch of kids. These young men, 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old kids. A lot of kids were playing high school ball last year. I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you the facts. And where was I? Yeah, people started talking about going undefeated, this, that, and the other, and people are getting a little excited. And I'm not going to say the same folks, but now you have this group of folks that are saying, Miami's not going to win another game. It maybe, I don't know. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to say anybody's right or wrong. I'm just saying I am just fascinated. And I have been for a while now. I'm fascinated. Oh, good morning, Crip. Good morning. I'm just sitting here drinking my morning coffee, playing with the puppy dogs. Been watching some of these videos, and and it's crazy. A lot of people, one of the main themes was don't blame the refs. Maybe I'm the minority, but dude, I was there for Cleveland Gary in '88. I was there for Ohio State in '03. I was there for Don Chaney 2023. Okay, yes, I understand. They should not have been in that position. We can sit there and dissect and do whatever about how they shouldn't have been in that position. But the fact of the matter is, Chaney was down. I don't care. I don't care what the score was. I don't care how bad the team was playing. Chaney was down. His elbow was down, and then he was like this, and then the ball come out. I'm just saying, you know. Now, yeah, again, I'm not blaming the refs, but damn, how can you not talk about that? The taunting call, the blocking out of bounds, oh, the the roughing the passer, the holding call. How I mean, I don't. Now, of course, don't get me wrong. The three the three interceptions by TVD didn't help matters any. But the crazy thing is, as bad as things were, as bad as things were, you take the refs out the equation, and Miami pulls out a victory, licks their wounds, and moves on. And it's again, I don't want to sit here and ridicule or judge other Canes fans. I don't like doing that, but it's freaking hilarious that, like I said earlier, just a couple of weeks ago, everybody and their brothers was singing, Mario's praises. They were singing TVD's praises. They were doing all this. This is the greatest team. They have one bad game. Now all of a sudden, they think Mario's the worst thing in the world. But and that's fine. That's cool. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not here to name call or anything like that. But my opinion, let's just calm down. Take a deep breath. Oh, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. And trust me, this is coming from a lot. I've been watching this Miami team for a long time. And I've seen a lot of bad losses. Seen a lot of good losses, but I've seen a lot of bad losses. Uh, but you know, everybody is just losing their damn mind. You know. Uh, but I really think there's a lot of equal responsibility to go around. The refs, oh my gosh, that was horrible. I mean, that's the top of my list. Was the officiating it was just an abomination. I'm going to say it. And those who know that Miami's always had to play the refs. Now, again, I don't want to put the aluminum foil hat on, but sometimes I have to wonder, was this an inside job from the ACC? What's going on? Uh, but the officiating did not make it easy. It just made a bad situation a lot worse. And it's always those ACC refs. They're not worth a flip. But anyway, like I said, now it's the morning after the sun has come up. I've seen all the hooping and hollering and this and that. Yeah, I was one of them that said, Miami was going to come out and just dominate. Yes, I know that I was in my past shows. I've said at this point. I said at this point, I don't see anybody who could beat Miami in the ACC, and I still stand by that. I think the only team that can beat us is us. Well, except for that team in the black and white striped jerseys. But I guess I still think this team is going to be successful. You know, I mean, hell, we're just in year 2 of Mario. We were 5-6 last year, and I still think this team. Oh, I got a little sunshine coming on my face. Oh, all is not lost. You know, I think a lot of people. I'm just going to say it. I believe a lot of people got their feelings hurt last night because everybody was talking about all this noise, and rightfully so. But I think a lot of people got their feelings hurt. But that's why, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I know Crip, you said undefeated, and that's fine. I am not saying, you know, I am not judging or anything. You know, that's why I'm like, okay, let's just see what happens. But everything that we saw, everything was looking good. And yes, I know it was against a lesser talented teams, but I also discussed this that the teams were progressively getting better, you know. And again, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Uh, and yeah, Crip, the yards. I mean, it was Miami outgained them 2-1, 2-1. You know, it kind of reminds me of that Fiesta Bowl in '87 from the '86 team. You know, Miami outdid Penn State almost 2-1, but turnovers killed them. You know, but with this game, the turnovers, the refereeing, uh, some coaching decisions. I don't understand, and I still don't understand why any adjustments were not made. The running game. I mean, the running game was pounding pretty good, but I just don't think they utilized it to open up the passing game. But then again, when they went to pass, TBD looks like a bush league quarterback staring down receivers. You know, and I think I haven't reviewed any film or anything, but if my memory serves me right, he was looking at it Restrepo a lot. You know, uh, but yeah, I guess the purpose of me sitting here yapping this early in the morning is just to give my opinion that, you know, everybody just needs to relax. You know, what happened happened. Okay. Uh, but I don't think at this point, at this time, right now, okay, right now, at this point, my opinion, it's just my opinion is, you know, they need to get back to work, take last night, learn from it. Okay. Everybody needs to look themselves in the mirror on the team, coaches top down, look in the mirror and decide, okay, what am I going to do to learn and improve from that? And the refs too. But, you know, we'll see next week. We'll see what happens against the North Carolina team. Now, if things go the Miami way, I'm sure Miami's going to come out and beat North Carolina by like 4 touchdowns. I don't know, but yeah, I didn't even change my shirt. So again, everybody just if you want to let it out, let it out. But it is what it is. The refs sucked, but it's kind of every talking point, everything people are bringing up is true. Shouldn't have been in that position. The ref shouldn't have done that, et cetera, et cetera. But it was just a bad game. And then it was magnified with the referees. So that's all I wanted to say. I mean, everybody's getting excited, everybody's getting pissy, everybody's upset, and rightfully so. But I still I still got faith in this team. I think they're gonna turn it around. I think they're gonna learn. Uh they'll own up to it, but you know, children are getting rowdy over here. But this everybody just needs to calm down. Uh Hats off to Georgia Tech. They came out prepared, ready to go. You know, uh, that doesn't mean I like it, but you know, like I said last night, we can rant, rave, holler, scream, cry, break things. It's not going to change anything. But it'll be all right. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, if TVD comes out next week and does this crap again, maybe they need to sit him down. I don't know. But uh, I just wanted to come on here and just give my 2 cents, offer my offer my words of wisdom, I guess. Uh, just it's gonna be all right. Everybody just calm down, take a deep breath. Got another chance. Uh, all is not lost. Miami's 4-1, which is what a lot of people thought we would be right now, but not losing to Georgia Tech. So, but it's cool. It's all good. It's all good. So, all right. Well, that's really about all I have to say. I was just gonna make a video, but I'm like, yeah, screw it. It's easier just to go live. Plus, I get to say good morning to Crip, my man Crip. So, uh, and yeah, you know, there's gonna be a lot of talk, a lot of chatter, a lot of nonsense, a lot of craziness gonna go down on the social media. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. We're gonna take our lumps, but personally, I still think that the only team that can really beat this team is this team. I stand by that. They got some talent on that team, you know, but we'll see. We'll see. So, you know, if anybody watches this at a later time, if you think that I've done gone and lost my everlasting mind, fine, say so. That's cool. Can't hurt my feelings. I've been through this. This ain't. I mean, I've been through this enough to where hey, it is what it is. You know, we'll just take it in stride, move on to the next one. So, and again, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I could have done. I just sit here, watch the game, make a YouTube, you know. But it doesn't take away from the pain of the loss. Doesn't take away from the piss poor officiating. And I'm gonna probably stay on that for a while because I'm not one to blame the refs, but they didn't make it easy. I tell you that right now. So I don't know. But well, let me get on out of here and start to enjoy my Sunday. And I hope y'all enjoy your Sunday. And just remember, as much as we love the University of Miami, there are far more important things in life to get upset about and enthusiastic about than a college football game. It's just a game. It's just a game. You know, they lost, sun still came up, still got bills to pay, still got a life to live. But, you know, but if that's your thing, hey, God bless you. You know, I guess maybe I'm just old. I just see things different. Because, hey, look, back in the day, I used to be that, they lose and I'm just, but I just learned, you know what? I get just as upset, but I just accept it now. But things will get better. We're gonna laugh about this one day. We're gonna laugh about it. So, well, that's about it. So I'm gonna get on out of here. Like I said, thank y'all for stopping by. Thank you, Krupp. Appreciate speaking with you this morning. Uh, as like I said last night, from what I remember, because I was I was hitting the cups pretty hard. But from what I remember, uh, the schedule for this week is going to be crazy. Uh, I got with my work schedule, but we'll figure something out. We'll do something. We'll do something. So that's why I say stay alert, stay tuned. Never know when I'm gonna be here. But anyway, well, this has been fun. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace, love, and soul. Thank y'all for stopping by. Bye.